Vladimir Putin arrived in Dushanbe, Tajikistan for a rare 3-day state visit featuring back-to-back summits designed to reassert Russian influence across Central Asia. This marks only the second Russia-Central Asia Leaders Summit since the Soviet collapse, with Putin convening the presidents of Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan and Turkmenistan. Weakened by the Ukraine war, Russia's historic grip over the region has waned as China and Europe have rushed to fill the power vacuum. The Commonwealth of Independent States, formed in December 1991 after the Soviet Union's dissolution, remains Putin's primary vehicle for maintaining influence over former Soviet republics. Originally founded by Russia, Ukraine and Belarus through the Belozhesk Accords, the CIS today comprises 9 full members spanning 20 million square kilometers and roughly 246 million people. Tajikistan holds the 2025 CIS chairmanship. The Kremlin promises significant and interesting results from talks focusing on trade, energy, security and investment cooperation through 2027. Putin is offering Central Asian states preferential energy deals, expanded military cooperation via the CSTO, and mechanisms to circumvent Western sanctions. Russia's 201st military base in Tajikistan, hosting some 7,000 troops, serves as Moscow's strategic shield along the Afghan border. Analysts describe this as the latest iteration of the new Great Game, a 21st century power struggle between Russia, China and the West for Central Asian influence. The EU has announced a $14 billion investment package for the region, while China's Belt and Road Initiative has already cemented a strong infrastructure presence. Central Asian capitals are advancing their positions by leveraging competition between these powers. Russia maintains its gatekeeper position over Central Asian energy exports through vast pipeline networks, bolstering Moscow's negotiating power. The summit is set to adopt a declaration on regional energy security and negotiate long-term cooperation agreements. Trade between Russia and Tajikistan has expanded despite sanctions headwinds, deepening bilateral ties across multiple sectors. Nearly half of Tajikistan's GDP, 49%, derives from remittances sent by migrant workers in Russia, creating massive economic dependency. The summit agenda includes addressing the millions of Central Asian migrants in Russia who send money home. Tensions rose sharply after the March 22, 2024, Crocus City Hall attack prompted a Russian crackdown on Tajik, Uzbek and Kyrgyz workers. At the previous 2022 summit, Tajik President Emomali Rahmon publicly rebuked Putin, accusing Moscow of neglecting post-Soviet states and showing them little respect. Kazakhstan has adopted a neutral stance on Russia's Ukraine invasion, while other Central Asian nations increasingly look beyond Moscow for arms supplies. Reports that Putin made personal calls to all 5 regional leaders after his Trump summit underscore his continued prioritization of Central Asian partnerships.